Okay, good. So everything seems to be in order. So here we go. Hello, everyone. I'm Ed, and welcome to my very first stream. It's going to be a very professional thing here because I have a lot of experience, many years in this business, and today we will be playing some Dark Souls 2. Ouch! This is loud. This is very loud, but I have a way of fixing it without affecting anyone else. I have a control. Yes, yes. The game will be unavailable on the 31st. We're going to start up a new game, and what are my bindings again? If I remembered my bindings, I could take myself out of the picture, but I don't quite remember. What were they again? I think it's... not sure. I'll just keep myself in the frame, or I can learn. Give me a sec. I can learn. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Okay. Alright, okay. It's 1 and 3. My bindings, 1 and 3. So, now that that's out of the way, we can start a new game. And hopefully I am out of the picture now, and the bindings work, and we get to see the game's beginning cutscene.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. the fate of the cursed.
I mentioned how much I enjoy that cutscene. Now, let me see if I remember my bindings. It's been a long time, a full 3 minutes. Is that it? Am I on screen right now? Hopefully I am. I'll check in a second. Alright, things betwixt. Good job. Anyways, one moment. Nope, I am not. There we go. Alright, now I should be on screen and everything should be ready for us to proceed with the greatest adventure that man has ever created. So I'm using an original Xbox 360 controller, which should be mapped correctly. It is, actually. Everything feels fine. I was trying to use my PS3 controller earlier, and things didn't go so well. Also, I noticed that the game's VSync is having some troubles. I think that's because of Arrow, that effect from Windows 7. Arrow, when it's turned off, it sort of automatically turns VSync off from things, and if it's on, it forces VSync on things. Also, another cool thing I noticed while I was testing this is that you can actually hit these things now. I don't think you could before in the PS3 version. If you punch them, you can punch them actually. You couldn't before. See? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And then they'll attack you, which is probably not the smartest thing I could have done. But yeah, I also have the power to run, which is something that they can't say. I'm a man, and they are just AI. But I have made a mistake. No, see? We're stuck there. No, they're not. Oh, right. Okay. So, things have changed in the Scholar of the First Sin, the PS4 and the PC version. Enemy placement is different, and I believe, I could be wrong on this, but I believe items are also placed differently? Well, no, this is the same item that we got before. And apparently, also, we get access to some new and added, prettier effects. Well, we should, because I think this waterfall looks different. I wouldn't say better. It looks different. But never mind appreciating this here. Let's actually go ahead and continue with the quote-unquote story.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Well, that's easy. I'm Ed, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm actually on camera again. It should be 3, right? No, it should be 1. God damn it, I hate these bindings. I suck at this. So, my name. Oh, I have to actually type. This is okay. Alright. What? Okay, yes, I'm sure my name is Ed.
At least you know your is your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
I didn't have to think deep, like, very much into the past. I mean, I just watched the first cutscene. So, class and gift, we're gonna go with the same. We're gonna go with the, what was it again? The swordsman. I like the name Wanderer better from the first game. The gift, we picked the petrified something, I think. And, that's it. Other than this, we're gonna go and change some things. The gender will remain this. I will do everything exactly the same as I did in my playthrough of the game on the PS3, so you sort of know what's going to happen. So my physique. I'm a little bit more on the skinny side, so let's go with this. No, it's good. Gender is the same, yes. My face. There are a lot of options here. I'm not going to go through all of these. The homeland. I love how they say homeland and not race, because saying race might be offensive, but saying homeland is okay. This guy looks weird. I remember Dark Souls 1 and the character creation, and how the only guy that was actually smiling was the black guy. I love that guy. I wish I could have been that guy for the whole game, now that I think about it. Let's go with you, alright. My hair... Are you for real? I mean, I know I've seen these before, but still. Okay, let's go with this, I guess. It's the standard one. Hair color... I don't know. Usually in video games, I have a tendency to try to create characters as close to what I look like as possible. This is impossible here because these guys are way more buff than I am, but it's actually pretty much impossible in most games. Eyebrows, okay, so fierce eyebrows, no. These sort of look okay. A little bushy. Way too bushy. Mean. Incredibly bushy. And no eyebrows. I think I'm gonna go with these. The color, does it really matter? Are we ever gonna see the eyebrow color of the character itself? Eye color, yes, brown. Hazel. Oh, brown, deep brown, I guess. Beard. Yes, this is clearly me. No, this is clearly me. No. I wonder what happens to the mustache when you turn into a woman. If you turn into a woman. Tattoo. No, thank you. Tattoo color, no, thank you. Opacity and random. I'm alright. Advanced settings, what do we have here? Overall 1. Oh, the age, the whole... Oh, yes! Age. Really old. This doesn't appear to be doing anything. No. Now my chin is... My jaw is a lot more squared. Apparently that happens with age. Yeah, alright. That's good enough. Hormones. Oh, okay, so it only changes when I stop, I see. Or is it when I cross a certain threshold? I see, so my eyes are getting a little bit more glinty. I'm apparently wearing lip gloss now, and some blush. Okay. It's a weird way to portray women. Makes it feel like they need to wear makeup to be women. Okay, I'm okay with this. Form emphasis. Not sure what this means. Strong or weak? Is it how defined my... Oh, okay. I think my neck? No? Not my neck. It's not my neck. I don't know what this is doing. Let's try going all the way to the strong side and seeing if this actually does anything. Oh, okay. No. No. This sort of, it sort of makes it look like you were stung by a bee. Or 1,000 bees. Color emphasis. This is how pale you are, I assume. Sort of. Yes. I'm not pinkish. I'm more whitish. That's good. Skin color 1, blush, pale. This is fine. This is good. Let's move on. Passing gifts and finalize creation.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think.
I can go a little bit further down in stream quality. Give me a moment.
Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Creepy as always. Give me a ooh, and an achievement. Yes, we didn't get the extra items that I got on the PS3 version because I assume this is not the collector's edition. I'm not sure if there even is a collector's edition of Scholar of the First Sin, the second version for the PC. This is complicated to say. Give me a moment here. I'm going to change the stream quality here to a little lower. Okay, so this should be a little better. No, one. Okay. Alright. This should be a little better, hopefully. People were complaining that the quality was making their video stutter. So, let's talk to every single NPC a few times. There's one thing that I learned about Dark Souls, is one, that every NPC laughs creepily at the end of every sentence, and two, that you should talk to every NPC until they repeat themselves.
This is a limbo, a link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom. My name is Millibeth. The old women were once fire keepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
I wonder what happened to the Firekeepers. They used to be a lot more prominent in Dark Souls 1. Here, I mean, these women used to be Firekeepers, but now they're not. Now they're just standing around, laughing at the poor fools, the hollows that go by here on the way to Majula.
The old women were keepers of the fire. But now, the fire shows some
Yes.
the kingdom.
Okay, that's fine. So, I know that up here we have another effigy, if I remember correctly. The V-Sync is pissing me off, but I'll try to find a way to fix that later. Not right now. Human effigy, that's correct. You are seeing the V-Sync things that I'm referring to. Come on, it's not that funny. I mean, I'm just a hollow. Okay. Alright, okay.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
Now, the first time I went through here, I didn't really understand what she was referring to, but I think that pertains to that item that we get later on that says that if we return to the beginning, we can sort of start over. I hope that means that we can start over as a new class. I am also now going to go out here, back to where we first came from, because I forgot one item back there. And then we have the troll to fight on the right. I don't think I killed it the first time. I gave it the slip. So I'm going to try to do the same again. There was an item over here. It was a coin of something or another. It's apparently useless, but it's here, so I have to pick it up. Rusted coin. There we go. See? Alright. Also, I'm going to hold my weapon two-handed. And, okay, so this attacks. And, okay, this defends. Alright, cool. It's, is it the other way around? Yes, it is the other way around from, I'm lost. Where am I? Where's the entrance? Oh, it's over there, okay. Everything's dark. It's even hard to see. Okay. It's a little, it's different from, our normal setup, which is to attack with the right bumper and to defend with the left. Also, I'm enjoying the increased resolution. It makes everything look better. I do think that the textures on the models don't look that much better. And where's the giant? It's over there. Okay. Just as predicted. Okay, so how is Ed going to solve this problem? Well, first of all, I'm going to anger this enemy right here. And then I'm going to try and get this without dying, and I don't like when I don't see where the enemy is. There we go. Alright, but at least, you know, I managed to accomplish my objective. It's done. I don't have to do anything else about it. So, one thing I'd like to say. How do you think I'm going to die on my first death? I said this when I played the game the first time, and you can, you know, place bets. I lost my own bet. It's not that funny, but at the same time, I didn't really know what was going to happen. Now I sort of do. So I think my first death will be by the hand of those two trolls before we perform this sex change, you know, procedure. Right? You guys are not very talkative, are you?
Now, go along, go along.
Very dismissive.
Now, go along.
Got it, okay. Alright, so the adventure actually begins now. We're going to sit at a bonfire, that's why I didn't use anything to recover my health. I think we're pretty healthy, though. That's good, and I really enjoy the fact that they gave us the option to travel to other discovered bonfires from the very beginning. How exactly does one get that item over there? I destroy this, I assume, right? So I've lost and dead, and a torch. Now, my OCD would make me want to light all of these torches. I think it does nothing. I've done it before, and it did nothing. And I've lit all the torches. Not like when I, well, let me explain this more clearly. When I had to replay the, Dark Souls, and someone I should probably put my Steam thingy on busy or something so that we don't see those messages. But hey, this is the least competent stream. It's probably live right now. So, constant learning experience. And every now and again, I want to look at this chat. Okay, so apparently, I was reading the chat, thank you. Lighting all the torches now does something, but because it does something, I want to show it when I actually record it, so I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to do it later. Yeah, and then I'm going to show it on the actual playthrough, and hey, what's up, buddy? I keep getting confused with the bumpers. So if you see me get hit by these guys, that's why. It's not because I'm totally incompetent. Hey, what's up? Also, someone bet that I would die on, you know, the first time I find the new enemy placement. And also my laptop just went into sleep mode. Why am I that sad? I don't weapon? I don't know, but I will find out. Maybe it's because I'm holding the weapon two-handed. That could be related to the issue. So defending with this is pretty much useless, so I'm just going to try to dodge as effectively as is possible. Also, I'm not reading these tablets here. They give you advice when you start your adventure. But I've read them before. I'm assuming they stay the same. Could be wrong. I'm going to assume a lot of things, and 50% of them are going to be wrong, if not more. So keep that in mind. The guys are very violent. A moment, please. Okay, so where is... There it is, the path. There we go. I don't know, it feels like I'm handling these situations more dexterously. I wonder why that is. Could it be because I've played the game before? That's just silly. So, there we go. So there's a nest here. Someone suggested that I leave...
You! Give us smooth! Yes, you! Give us silky!
This clearly is eluding, and I actually got this right the first time. I just did the dumbest thing afterwards. But this is alluding to us leaving this, not the petrified something, but the smooth and silky stone that we got earlier. There it is. And we just leave it here. We don't use it or anything. We just leave it. Yes, we leave it. And assuming this is done correctly, it should be on the floor, right?
Yeah. So nice, so smooth. Yeah! Silky smooth! You! Give us smooth! Yes, you! Give us silky!
And the game gives you a reward for doing this. We got a raw stone. Isn't that every stone? Let's see what this does. What is a raw stone exactly? It is... nowhere to be seen. What? What's a raw stone? If not an actual stone, an actual item. Am I being stupid right now? I very well could be. Well, I'm sure I'm gonna get called out on this later, but I don't see it. Where's the raw stone that I just picked up? No matter, I'm sure it's not even important. So, I was advised, I think, to leave the petrified something here, right? Let me go check the chat.
You! Give us silky!
Yes, I can leave the petrified something here as well. So let's leave it. Yes, I want to leave it here.
Yeah! So nice, so smooth. Yeah! Silky smooth!
I love the voice acting in this game, it's just amazing.
You! Give us smooth!
Yes, okay, I've heard that before. The Channeler's Trident. Now I'm sort of regretting having done that because it seems really cool and I can't use it. Well, I can, but I shouldn't. Oh, it looks so cool. It's a spear. I love spears. Yes, I'm aware. I'm unable to use it both-handed. No, not like this. Like this. This defends and this... Oh, this is so cool. This is so awesome. Damn it. Okay, well, alright. Let's equip the sword that we for. And get back to the quest at hand. By the way, what are you doing? Oh yes, I put this down. Alright, cool. I might have to leave in a few hours. I have something to do. Yeah, I know it's late at night, but I sometimes have things to do, you know, secret things. Everyone leads a secret life. And I do too. I just have to go pick up my girlfriend. She's out with her friends. And there's a bug here. Okay, alright. Wrong button again. And also, people have told me in the comments, as in right now, it's actually pretty refreshing to get feedback from people as I play the game. That is amazingly awesome. Can't words are, you know, escaping me right now. Express! See? That's the word I wanted. Okay. This is not going to go well if I don't concentrate to 100% before trying this jump. And I would hate to disappoint everyone by this being the first time that I die. Let's give this... I don't trust myself. Okay, so this is how it works. I feel like I have a firm grasp of how jumping handles. So let's do it. Let's go. Okay. Cool. It worked. Good job. Good job, me. Pick up the item. It's an amber herb. I forgot what that does, but I'm sure it's useful. Let's line up myself with this here. Run and jump. Alright, good. And there's a ladder here, which we can climb up. That's what usually ladders are used for, although not always. I was watching Shanghai Noon earlier with Jackie Chan. I believe that's the movie. And he uses ladders rather interestingly. One thing I've never grasped correctly is how... This attacks, right? Yes. How do you do a drop attack thing? What I always did was I jump down and then press the attack button, but that doesn't work. I just fall on them without attacking. Now, let's try it again. Because obviously doing the same thing multiple times is the correct path to victory. So... as predicted, it didn't go as I wanted to. Thank God this jump isn't required more often in Dark Souls 2. The particles... I could be wrong, but I feel like the particle effects in the Scholar of the First Sin are way better than those of the regular game. Cracked red eye orb. Alright. Pretty cool. These foggy walls used to scare the bejesus out of me. Now they still do, where I am in the story. Not exactly at this point right now, but they will scare me further on. What are you? Are you an actual enemy? You didn't used to be there. You're not one of those, say, phantoms from another game. No, you're not. That's new. Okay, alright. We'll, take care of that when the time comes. And what the fuck am I I remember you. At least I think I remember you from Dark Souls 1. You're one of those toad things that curses you, and curse used to be a lot stronger in Dark Souls 1 than it is in Dark Souls 2. Okay, let me just make sure that I didn't leave any more foggy walls behind. I don't think I did. Let me just check the chat. Right bumper in the air. Drop in R1 mid drop. Too soon. Yeah. Ah, okay. So the key to success when drop attacking or doing the jump off the ledge thing and then attacking is pressing R1, but I'm doing it too soon. Okay. Good job. I'm sort of scared of stepping forward. What are you? A statue blocks your way. Yes, yes it does. It indeed does. Well, this is different. This is different, and it impedes me from doing what I was going to do, which was exploring the area over there that you could very easily do in the regular Dark Souls. Let me try something different. Let me try being sneaky. I'm not sure if this is going to work. It probably isn't. Oh, and there's that item over there. I forgot that. And you get that by falling over here. Yeah, okay. There we go. And we got a Soul of a Nameless Soldier. That's not that good, but it's decent. It's good pocket change. So how exactly did I get over there? Was it this one? I think it was. Yes, okay. My sense of direction isn't as poor as I thought it was. Alright. It also boggled my mind the first time I did this. Like, it feels like I'm going exactly to the same room that I'm going to fall in the same room that I was in just now, but it's not because this is sort of elevated. This is the first floor of what I just explored. I did go in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. I should probably heal as well. Okay, so let's try being sneaky. If I'm being sneaky, I want to be at full health. That's good advice for life as well. You don't want to be sickly while being sneaky. And that is to try to jump here. That didn't work. Not sure if it's a blessing or a curse that I can't reach this particular area. I also can't jump while I'm running towards a wall. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, this is not going to work. Okay, well, Majula it is. I tried. So let me just check the chat. Okay. Nothing new. Okay, so let's go to Majula. Majula is the important hub, the center of the universe of Dark Souls 2. And, yeah, I'm not seeing any designs on the floor. Ah, there we go. See, I missed you. Hurrah for money bags. I'm not sure what that means. Horse ahead and then impossible. Okay, command of the English language. Forest. Visions of ring. Also not sure what that's referring to. This place again. Yes. Especially if you're playing the game for a second time. Yes. Visions of bright spot. Wow. Majula. This is actually this is a very well directed scene. Like, you have to come through here, and it's beautiful. It's awesome. I love how they designed this. It's pretty great. Good job, From Software. I mean, Dark Souls 2 takes a few liberties. It's a little different. I know there's a few things around here. Yeah, takes a few liberties. It's a little different from Dark Souls 1, but not everything is bad. I kind of enjoy this game in a different manner. It's not the same thing. Dark Souls 1 felt more claustrophobic, if you will. It felt like you were more helpless. Ah, Majula. How I love you. So, let's do what we're supposed to do. By the way, I'm noticing better bump mapping effects, if I'm not mistaken. On fire lit. Alright. Now talking to the lady over here.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
All
Go
right.
on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You may level up by the power of the what?
Bearer of the curse, seek misery, for misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Oh, don't worry, there will be misery in this playthrough.
Seek those whose names are unutterable, the four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
Fair enough.
Bearer of the curse, seek soul, seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Ah, there we go. Okay. So we can level up, alright. We don't have that many souls, so we can't really do much. If I remember correctly, there's an Estus Flask shard over here. There's actually two, but one we can't access it. We can't access that one right away. We can access one of them, and then there's those potato-looking enemies to the right side, or there were. Yeah, like this. This goes down, and we collect an Estus Flask shard. I'm glad that this is in the exact same spot as it used to be, and the potato-looking enemies are still there. I don't feel like messing with them, although... No, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say, although, for the sake of, you know, keeping things the same, I should. but they don't really give you anything, as far as I can tell. So, let's go talk to our friend, what was his name again? God damn it, Dark Souls, you and the asperity with which you interact with NPCs. I forget their names.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me.
Not to be rude, Solden, but you are noticing these weird-ass creatures, right? I'm not hallucinating, right? Did you guys follow me all the way from over there? I didn't mean to be rude to Solden. I wanted to keep listening to him, but you guys... Oh, okay, I missed that one. You guys have too much health, I have to say. Also, roll back. Also, visions of roll back. And this is going to take a while. This is definitely going to take a while. And I guess on the bright side, you are dying a little faster than the first time, and you're bunching together. It feels like this strategy of attacking twice and then going back like a little girl is working correctly. Also, people have mentioned that I should get a PS4 and play Bloodborne. I would like to get one. I feel like it's a little bit too expensive right now. Plus, I usually don't like getting the first versions of consoles when they come out. Not only are they really expensive, as I just said, but they tend to have the most issues, especially in the last console generation. That was just ridiculous. The fact that consoles would overheat so easily. God damn it. But it wasn't the first time something like that happened. The PS2, the first version, the fat PS2, it also had issues where the laser would stop working. I'm sure that happens as well with the slimmer version, but I've had one for like, I don't know, I want to say 10 years, but that feels a little too long. Maybe 8 years or so, and it's worked fine. On the other hand, I have a friend that has had 7, and that's correct, 7 slim PS2s, and they would literally stop working on him every single month. He got a new one back. Like, he would send it in, they would send one back. I assume it was the refurbished same one, and he played for like a month, and then it stopped working again. He had really bad luck with those.
Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
It is and it isn't. It depends on the point of view. I mean, you can be you can live infinitely and be a soulless husk. It has its perks, though.
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have.
That's depressing, man. By the way, how exactly do you measure souls? Like, what's the correct measurement for souls? I know there's an actual number, and there's a numeric value for souls in Dark Souls, but imagine you were inside the world of Dark Souls. How exactly would you measure a giant soul and a tiny soul? And do people make fun of men with tiny souls in Dark Souls, or...
Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Sure, I will join the Way of Blue Covenant. I've done so before. They haven't actually done anything for me, aside from the fact that they're going to give me a ring, but okay. Blue Seal. Entered Covenant.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
Oh yes, I'm gonna cuddle with all the Sentinels.
Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time.
This man is... Welcome gesture, cool. This man is so depressing. If I knew him in real life, I'd take him out. I'd go do something with the guy. I just want to take his hand and go somewhere.
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back.
So apparently, each soul is, weighs about 21 grams?
May you find peace on your journey.
May you find something fun to do, buddy. Okay, so I slaughtered the pigs, or the potato-looking things. They really don't look like pigs, I'm sorry. I mean, I guess they sort of do. That's probably the closest I could find an animal to pair them with, but that's just me. Anyways, so what else do we have? We can talk to the cat. I really love the cat. It's probably my favorite character in this game so far. And we have our friend, the armor dealer here.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
I am not interested, but I will talk to you for a bit.
I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really.
So, in a bold business move, you moved here to Drang Lake, where your only customer is me, Well, I guess you could say that you have 100% of the market share, but still, I mean, it's just one person.
A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Vulcan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash.
That's all right. Okay, fine. We'll keep talking. I've heard this before, but I want to hear it again.
Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here?
Okay, all right. He's repeating himself. It's my cue to leave.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
You will see me again, buddy. Maulin, you are a good friend, and some people have given me some pretty good advice. I always hesitate to read comments on Dark Souls, because when I first played the first game, my intention was I didn't think people would actually watch it. That's the first thing. Second thing, I didn't think people would be that engaged in me playing the game, so I didn't think people would want to give me that much advice. I didn't think about it. And I've learned a lot more about the game through what people have told me as opposed to me exploring and discovering things. I'm sometimes not very good at that, and I love how it's sitting. The first time I looked at this, I thought this was a monkey. It does look like sort of a monkey. A cat doesn't sit like this. From Software. Yeah, very weird cats in Japan.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
I still don't get the smell thing. I'm sure it's referring to something. It's either the hollowing, or how weak or strong I am, or how much of an impact I will have in the world. I don't know. But this cat knows something, and it's its sense of smell that is sort of, you know, appraising that value that I still don't know I have. So this will let me learn about covenants? Yes. Okay. Still don't know how I go up in ranks. I didn't even know there were ranks within covenants, but that's something. Also, people are telling me that I should try to do things the same way that I did when I played the game the first time, but if I do, I'm going to miss certain objects. So I'm going to try to explore a little bit, but at the same time, that will mean that I will have to do some clever editing later, so whatever. I'll figure it out. I will explore, though, because I like exploring. So, do we have the same items? Ring of the Evil Eye. Yes, I got this one before. The Silver Cat ring reduces damage from falling. That's the one I still have a theory about. I haven't tested that because the ring is ridiculously expensive. The Red Eye ring. Easier to be detected by enemies. Easier to connect to players who choose the same god. And Ring of Whispers, can I hear... Wait, Ring of Whispers? Wait, I'm getting visions here. Someone mentioned, I think it's this ring, I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Nothing suited you, I presume? Well, that's dismaying.
Someone mentioned that I should get a ring for a specific purpose. They didn't really tell me what it would do, but at a certain desert area, if I equip the ring and do a little dance somewhere specific, something good is gonna happen. I assume some boss will pop out, is what I'm guessing.
Who are you again? No, I'm not serious.
You kidder.
You do have a rather pleasant scent. The type I'm quite fond of.
Creepy, but still a compliment.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful?
So apparently someone has a cat, someone in the stream chat, has a cat named Shulkwire that was named after this cat, which is great. Good job, buddy. Good job. I love this character. And someone is saying that the cat isn't actually talking. I guess she's communicating through psychic powers, speaking right into my brain.
This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused.
Yes, and she isn't talking. Well, at least her lips aren't moving. That's required for talking.
Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day.
No days have passed since I started talking to you, but thank you. That's a compliment, I suppose.
Have you made friends with the man by the sea?
I have.
He's lost everything. Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know?
I love that laugh. I'm done with talking to you.
Nothing suited you, I presume. Well, that's dismay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Shulkwire. Shulkwire? Not sure how to pronounce that. There was an item here too. Yes, there was. Oh, yes, I can. I love the fact that you roll into into boxes and destroy them as opposed, and there's never anything inside. That's something that's very peculiar about Dark Souls. So with that done, we are now, I believe, on track to explore the Forest of Fallen Giants. So, if memory serves, it should be through here. Don't forget that there is new enemy placement. Feels like that's somewhere I should... Feels like I can go to the left here, but I can't really climb this rock. Whatever. I'll check it out later. Anyways. So, Forest of Fallen Giants. Lots of signs here. What do we have? Liar ahead. Liar ahead. Is this a... Oh, I see. Is this a fake chest? Money bags ahead. That's someone just being a dick. Let's... Okay, I didn't hit it. I hit it this time. I hit it again. It didn't die. Ah, okay. Don't scare me like that. All right. I tend to trust these things, but apparently some people enjoy lying without actually getting the enjoyment out of seeing someone do something silly, so they just lie and expect other people to fall for it. I fall for it every single time, but they never get the sort of what is it called, the reward for it, I suppose. Twitch is twitchy sometimes. I don't know. This is my first time streaming, and I've lowered the quality to as much as I think I should. If I do it anymore, I'm afraid I will. The video quality will be very poor. So right now it should be fine. Let's see here. So there's this. Okay, that's an okay chest. Also, someone mentioned before, in the other playthrough with an effigy. I am not going to attempt this jump once again because I know that I can reach this area if I go around. Someone mentioned that if you destroy chests, or if an enemy, say, destroys a chest, then you lose what's inside and you get rubbish instead. That was just a sign. We have a tough enemy ahead. I actually know what's yeah. I knew there was going to be one of these guys here because I saw a video about you know, the announcement of Dark Souls, the Scholar of the First Sin. Oh god, damn it! Jesus! God damn it, man! Oh, that's something that's rude. Do not do that. Let's sit at that bonfire so that I can possibly die in peace and then quickly return to my adventure. So this guy, so far I feel like the enemy placement is a-okay, except for that guy over there. That one's good. The bonfires, I believe, are in the exact same spot. That would make sense. It would make sense otherwise, because the game was designed with where the bonfires would be in mind. So yeah. Also, wait. Oh yes, the enemies are back. Why did I change my camera there? I don't know. What are you doing? Are you tying your shoelace? Okay, what is this? Oh wait, yes, I didn't sit at the bonfire, I just lit it. It's just that he was sitting, or kneeling. He was in an odd position. I thought he had to respawn. Alright, so let's ignore that guy. There also seems to be sort of a little path over here, but I don't think there was. I feel like I'll explore this well enough doing the original playthrough. So here's the item. No, I didn't get before. Drop or jumping? No, I didn't jump. Okay, okay, alright. What the hell? Also, one thing that I might want to do is equip the... Ooh, okay, that was dumb. I forgot to... Yeah, dumb. I forgot to turn in the Estus Flask Shard so that I get another Estus Flask charge. That would be smart. I'm going to do that right now. This is one of those times where if I were recording and with the intent of later uploading to YouTube... Oh crap, he's noticed me. Alright, okay. I'm going to duel... God damn it! I go back! That's fun. And my first death. There we go. It seems like I didn't win, but someone in the comments did. I did lose to the new enemy placement. There we go. That's it. So, and that's actually good, because now I can go and get the new Estus Flask. Let's travel back to Majula. One of the good things about this version of the game is that it loads much, much faster since it's running on my Beast PC. Okay, so, let's talk to our friend here.
Is that a shard you found?
Yes, it is.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Alright, so we're going to upgrade Estus Flask. Also, another thing I want to do, I will not... Where is it? No, the equipment. Okay. I'm going to remove this sword. Thanks. And I'm just going to use the other one. And apparently I couldn't... No, this isn't the correct hand. Yes. Okay. Alright. Now I should be able to backstab people. It's, oh wait, I can travel. What am I doing? I'm falling into my stupid ways. Once again, just travel back to the Forest of Fallen Giants and continue. Should I try to kill the ogre again? My instincts say no. My instincts are more often than not wrong. So, I also don't want to... God damn it. God damn it. Trying to outrun the souls. And I backstab you now. I can't even go around you, much less backstab you. Ah, yes, there we go. Good job. So let's try not to alert the authorities, and by that I mean the ogre. And come over here, pick up my measly souls. It's 800, well, 920 now. Oh, goddammit. Well, I'm going to... What am I gonna do? Am I gonna man up? Am I gonna man up? I'm gonna man up. Okay. Gotta do it. Gotta man up. Okay, now I can slash you once. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. This is not gonna end well for me. It certainly isn't. What am I gonna do? What is my game plan? I want to wait for you to do something silly and then recover. There you go. Okay, see? That's how you do it. Now, don't you into doing something silly, and then I attack. That is my game plan. Although my game plan is not a very good one. Because you have a very long reach. I do not like that. So far, I feel like the only time I can crouch while I'm moving. The water? It might be the water. Yes, I feel a lot better outside. Okay. It's gonna be a while, guys. You can go grab a sandwich. Okay. Alright. Come on. What are you doing? Do something silly. Come on. I know you can. What are you doing? You're backing? Okay, good. Good. I can't see my... let me say my chances with that guy. Is he still following me or not? Is he confused? No, he's going back on his normal route. Good. I'm also not sure if he respawns after we defeat him, so that's something to consider for later. Hello, friend. What is up? What is ailing you? God damn, I get stuck in the geometry a lot. Someone's shooting me with arrows. That is not me. Also, where would I'm taking less damage from walking with the sword now. It seems. Because I blocked and I didn't take a lot of damage. As in, none. Okay. You guys are frisky. Moment. Easy. Moment of your day. Alright, that's one down. And now, the other guy. I hate how they follow me around, like they reel back, and then they follow me around for a bit, and then they strike. I hate that. Okay, so, there's an item over here. A Soul of a Lost and Dead. Alright. Okay. What is this, I will be streaming for... I'm not sure how late it is. Let me look at my phone. It's I will be streaming for at least another half hour to an hour. I would do more. I'd actually like to get back to where I was as fast as I can, but I have other engagements, so I can't do it yet. But I will. And I'll announce it on the channel, just as I did this time. And I will post whatever I do today. Okay, you're dead. Well, now you're not. I will post whatever I record today to YouTube, either tomorrow or the day after. What is up? I like the new... Wait, where's the Haydenite? Haida is the correct way to pronounce that, right? It's not Heidi, like the girl from the anime, the barefoot girl in the mountains of Switzerland. Is that it? Not sure. Oh, hello. Ooh, okay. There's only room for one of us here. Apparently it's you. There we go. No, pick up the item. Toggle with Y. That's not what I meant to do. I'm not used to the controls yet, because I haven't been playing this game for like 6 hours already. Pick up item, yes. Hello, infantry armor. I knew it would be something Alright. I know there's like a couple of guys here, or there used to be. New enemy placement and all. There also used to be some archers up here, which is something that I planned on taking care of. Well, there we go. That's one way to do it. And an item. Alright, so item it is. There we go. I seem to be mastering the jumping. Short sword and Soul of Lost Undead. Alright, touch the pool of blood. No, I don't want to see it. There was some guy that just fell off. There's also a lot of items I can see from up here. There is more than there was the first time in the regular Scholar of the First Sin. Okay, sorry, I forgot how to jump. Moment. There you go. Alright. I didn't roll. That was different. Okay. So now back down, and up and around. There. Where did you come from exactly? Were you the man that was just here? I really wish I could master... There's another item there? There's also this item over here. I saw this before, but I don't know exactly how to get it. I can't really jump from up here down there. I feel like I'll die. And unless I can jump really, really high or fly, I'm not sure how to get there. So, there's that. There we go. Let me look at the chat for a second. Try jumping. Someone said, well, jumping from where? Oof, okay, alright, okay. Okay, more people than I should join my party here. What's up? That is not too strong. They don't even have weapons. And I feel the game designers were trying to be... I wouldn't say sneaky here, but they were trying to be... sort of... Okay. Not at all what to do. They're trying to be teaching, and what's happening here? Someone's throwing bombs. Okay. You do not stay facing away long enough for me to do this, do you? I guess we're gonna kill every one of you. You're all playing possum. Yeah. I guess the ones that are holding items aren't like this. I'm gonna like this later. And just defeat your fallen comrades. I assume the guy throwing the fire bombs is the, I guess, better equipped soldier up there, because he was up on that ledge. So I assume, yeah. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I'm not sure how I'm going to close the distance. Chances are... let's pick this up. No, not touch the pool. Okay, I'll pick this up later. Also, there's a guy... Okay, so how am I going to exploit... I'm going to wait for you to throw something, and then I'm going to run at you and thrust you with my sword. See, there you go. Like this. And now completely run. The other direction. Okay, good. I feel like that was rather... masterfully orchestrated. Oh, okay, you have no weapons, so you don't really scare me that much. I'm gonna use you as training. Backstabber, there you go. See? Oh, I love the animations in this game. They're pretty cool. Life gem, and yeah. That seems to be it for this. There's another item here. What is this? Pick up item. A broken straight sword. I'm not sure that's a good item. Chances are it's not, since it's broken. Another one. And, alright. Okay, so I should watch my weapon's durability. Okay. I'm out of Estus. But, the good news is that, we are decently close to a bonfire. So... Ah, you're not getting it, right? And, so yes, apparently durability... I'm not sure if that was fixed, but in this version of the game, because durability used a frame counter type of thing, it used the game's frame rate to determine the durability of the weapon. It, Okay, nope, defend. Okay, take a lot of damage then. That's also good. I should probably go back. That's what the smart man would do. But that's not me. That is certainly not how I plan things. Alright, so there should be no one in here. Nope, no one. This is where I figured... Oh, never mind that. There was one. He's standing there just looking at the corner, just like the ending to... what was that movie? Blair Witch Project. There's an item here. I want to get it, but I can't roll and destroy this cupboard here. I can't hit the walls. I can't hit the walls. Wood bolts. Or rather, I shouldn't hit the walls. Let's look at the durability on my sword. How's the durability? I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a way to tell. Switch, help. It's here? No. Confirm? I don't know. Someone's going to tell me in a second how dumb I am. But I'll wait for that rather than trying to figure this out myself. God damn it. Field view is going to be a little bit more complicated. Okay, it's at risk. This is the correct time to switch to another weapon. Okay. Which I'm going to do right now since I have some free time. I'm going to switch to the short sword plus one. Feels decent enough to me. Hold it two-handed. And what do we have here? Anything? No, just a blood stain. Oh, that's cool. Pick up item, life jam. Alright. What do we have here? Visions of joy. Joy my ass. I know exactly what's coming. It's a guy throwing firebombs. Am I correct? No, there's a guy throwing bolts. It's not quite the same thing. But close. Close. There you go. And okay, the guy with the firebombs is still here. How am I gonna handle this? Not correctly. Okay. Not correctly indeed. Alright, let's go with you first. And then you. Throw the firebomb first. And then... God damn it, I hate you. Alright, there you go. Oh, you're not dead, okay. Alright, good. Good. I feel like I've handled that appropriately. Okay. Alright, so... No, I cannot look at the chat. That's what the game is telling me. Who's shooting this, though? I can't see them. There used to be someone here with an axe. Butler. I have a shield! Oh, there's a guy all the way over there? Hey, buddy. Whatever, have it your way. Isn't that Burger King's theme? Have it your way. If it's not, it should be. So, I could be dumb and alert this knight before actually turning on the bonfire. So I could go straight towards the bonfire and activate it. You all know what I picked. So, any hidden walls? No, nothing. And I want to equip the buckler. Now that I have one, I feel like it's not a very good shield, but it's at least decent. It's probably better than just hanging out with my, just a regular sword. So, I really, really love this place. Look at this. Oh, there's an item over there. How well designed this is. I love it. And our friend, the very weird looking old lady's back. I feel like she's inspired. Her design was inspired by geishas, by the original geishas. Most people know geishas as being that sort of I was gonna say showmanship, but not really showmanship. It's like artistic type of an entertainer of sorts, if you will, because of the movie Stories from a Geisha, something like that. I'm not sure of the name in English. Point is, the original geishas were a lot more disgusting. They used to travel around carrying beds so that they could have sex with men. Yeah, and that's what I feel this is inspired by.
Buy something. Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Okay, so can we buy anything? I remember that she did have some interesting things. Not this, definitely. Not any of these. Not any of these either. But in the item department, she had 5 human effigies and a key. Lanigrast's key, which is something that I'll want. She also had some Aferis's Lockstone, which I'll want for later. And restores living things from... Oh! Here it is. Here it is, guys. Restores living things from petrification. I didn't remember seeing this before. Now I do. Okay, so now I can do the sex change, or I can save it and turn that other person that I've already seen into an actual person, you know, save them from petrification, and yeah, okay. We're all on the same page, I'm sure. Alright, so what do we have here? NotSoRetro and a miracle. I'm not going to use any of these.
My name is Valentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's pulling right off. Dranglake's been up a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. It seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. I swear I'll keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own.
Well, actually, I'd argue that I'm carrying more things than you are, but I have the special powers that you usually do in video games where you don't actually show what you're carrying because it's somewhere in another dimension. So, I'm gonna leave. Someone mentioned on stream that I should buy a lot of things from her because something good happens. Apparently, that is true for a lot of the NPCs that sell things in this game. If what people are saying is correct, in there's also this door. I came here to check because this door is locked. Yes, it used to be locked, and this is one of those doors that I didn't check with the soldier key that we get later on. I will want to come back here and see if it actually works on this door or not. So yeah, what was I saying? I forget. It happens a lot. I lose my train of thought a lot. My capacity for multi-threading is... Wait, I didn't... Never mind. Forget that. I was about to do something stupid, which is not sitting at the bonfire. And, you know, I retracted that stupidity, and I'm now going to sit at the bonfire. There you go. Good. Alright. Putting on my Estus flasks here. Let's go back down and fight some knights. Assuming they're still here, which they're not. Well, one is. This door is locked. We can open from the other side, I think. Right. 1, 2, 3. There you go. The item hole, soldier armor. I don't know why they even give you this armor. It's okay. Camera change? Don't do that to me. I like you, game. Don't be a dick. Probably should be mindful of hitting the walls. Sort of lost in... Okay, never mind. Okay. That's not... Where did you come from, though? Let me use one of these. I don't want to pump the Estus. Although, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to die when we face off against the Pursuer. I'm not sure you can defeat him the first time you see him, can you? That would be so cool. Like, I'm sure you can. There must be a way. Someone has figured it out, right? A way for you to defeat the Pursuer before you are actually supposed to? What happens when you get back to where he usually is? Oh, God. Okay, what is this? Be wary of skeleton. Try play dead. What skeleton? You? No, not the skeleton, buddy. It's the undead. He was right there. He was actually on his hands and knees. You could tell he wasn't dead. I mean, his brothers and sisters are doing a better job of this. So now, I will want to go to the right here, since there is a very valuable NPC that I want to talk to. He is the key for me to getting access to the third Estus Flask Shard. Oh, wow, how good it is to actually know what you're doing for a change. So this is death, certainly. Also, okay. I don't know how you hit me or how anyone hit me. And also, okay. Slowly you can make your way. I just need a moment. Are you okay? I need a moment in a more safe place. Okay. I was getting some status updates from my girlfriend. Apparently I don't need to pick her up as soon as I anticipated. I'm taking more damage than I probably should. So I have a little bit more time to spend on stream. Yay! It's being fun. I'm enjoying it very much so far. Oh, hey. You. What's up, buddy? It's Tango. I feel like you should not put your archer's jaw. It's where your skill set lies, you know? The dagger isn't really your weapon. Everyone has a weapon. Mine is certainly not the shield. This shield is certainly not... Okay. Shield bash me. I shield bash you, you know? Actually, god damn it, so many guys with arrows. That's not fair. There's like 6 of you and 1 of me. There's actually 3 of you and 1 of me. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to save my Estus. That might not be the greatest of ideas. Well, I'm going to use the Estus last few. If something goes wrong. But let's do this right now. Oh, god damn it. So now I need to jump over there if I'm correct. Let's go. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was calculated. Okay, so this is a type of trap that I thought when I first started the game that I would lose my first death on. I would lose my first life. I would have my first death. Okay, yeah, that's how you do it. This is the type of thing that gets you, or it gets me. So, what exactly do we get here? We got a human effigy. Let me take a look at the stream. Game volume turned down 30%. Can I do that from here? Game options. Screen options, game options. Camera sensitivity. There we go. Music volume. Let's go like this. Well, the sound effects can remain here, and the voices can remain here because you is saved. Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. It's hard when I'm in post-production. I very easily. I don't even want to know what's down in that hole. Probably just despair and feces. Are you okay? You're still alive? No, you're not. You're twitching, just like me. Get it? Okay. So yes, it's a little hard to know about the audio balancing and other things when I'm doing it on the fly. This is the guy that's looking for his contact. God damn it. God damn you. You die doing this? There you go. No, you didn't die. It was just a phantom doing something similar to what I was doing. Why is there an item over there? I was just there. It's probably attached to one of the bodies that I wrecked. I know all the cool terms of the internet that I wrecked earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map. Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came into this forsaken land, it was... a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps.
I love this character. This character is very well created. From a game design standpoint, Dark Souls is piss poor at explaining story elements and how the game works. But characters like this, if you try to analyze it, give you a great insight in what's actually happening in the world. He is going hollow. If I were playing this game for the first time without playing Dark Souls 1, I might have figured this out. In Dark Souls 1, Actually, I don't think I've ever figured out that they were all going hollow.
I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall.
So I just got some free souls? Okay. It's something that tends to happen in Dark Souls games for me. Just enemies dying and feeding me. That's great. But I love this guy. I'm not sure if I'm understanding this correctly, but it feels like he was the one that created the map of Drangleic, and now, since he's losing his mind and his humanity, he is sort of mixing the facts up in his mind, so his mind isn't clear anymore. And I love that.
Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me.